Today I'm going to be speaking about women and why we should not respect them. I mean, in today's society, it seems an outlandish idea to not respect women, but I think it really goes to show how we have not progressed, but we've gone backward. Progress would be like getting rid of all women, but we clearly see there's women, and it's a little offensive. It's a little offensive, at least to me. It's really offensive to see women still roaming around. Not safely, of course. I mean, props to the boys on that one, making sure women aren't safe. I mean, great idea there, but we should kick it up a notch. I don't think we're really reaching that level. We really need to turn it up a notch and just get rid of them. So you might ask me, why? Why such strict measures? To that I would say, Hitler did a genocide on Jewish people. Why? Exactly. The reasoning here is individualistically capitalist. But I think nationalizing and rationalizing the idea would demean the real ignition of the cause. If you didn't understand that, I'm sorry, you just need to read more theory. But other than that, I would say, yeah, the cause is pretty simple. They don't have sex with me. I mean, why? I don't get it. Look at me. But it's just like, I don't get it, you know. And that, I think, alone is a good enough reason. But I think, like, we can go deeper into it. Yesterday, I was at a shop, and I was pretty hungry. This is really what fueled it, though. I was really hungry, and I was like, wow, you know, maybe I want to go out and buy a Kit Kat. So I went, and I was like, I have 25 for a Kit Kat. I'm going to get a Kit Kat. I went to the shop. One Kit Kat. And then there's this woman. She's like, oh, I'm buying a Kit Kat. First of all, a woman. Second of all, I'm clearly like, huh, she's so fucking old. Why would she want a Kit Kat? And then she says, I'm buying a Kit Kat for my daughter. I'm buying a Kit Kat. It's like, what the fuck? First of all, we should be breeding men, not women, the inferior race. And there's 1,020 women for every 1,000 men. So women are dominating the breeding market space, and it's like, what the fuck? It's concerning. It is genuinely pretty concerning. The day I heard of it, I was like, fuck, what are we gonna do with the rest 20 women? I mean, what are we gonna do with the rest 20 women? I don't understand. The mathematics is not gonna add up either, because men are never whores. That whorism is a feminine trait. We are very focused on one goal and banging one woman. Sometimes not even bang a woman. I mean, why bang a woman? I don't get it. But moving on, and she was like, I want to buy a Kit Kat. And then I was like, well, I also want a Kit Kat. And because society perceives men as more dominant, I didn't get the Kit Kat, and the dumbass daughter got the Kit Kat, which I think was fucked up. I was there first. Maybe I was pondering on the thought to whether buy a Kit Kat or buy something else, but I was present there physically. And it's offensive to me. I'm hurt mentally, physically, in every way possible, to be honest. But just thinking about it, it really boils my blood. And second of all, a lot of questions I get is, I explained the why, I think, pretty much. And second is how. I don't think it'll be that tough. We'll just email them, hey, there's a women gathering in Montelulo, and then they'll just go down there. You know, just being the women they are, they're gonna go down, and we'll nuke it. Nukes? I mean, okay, you're gonna be like, where do you get the nukes? North Korea? Is that the bad one? I don't know. Probably South Korea. Either one of them Okay, one of them makes really shitty music, and one of them is a shit show and a hell to live in, which I think is equally problematic. I mean, have you heard some of the music they produce? Awful. Awful, awful. It's a disgrace. But moving on, since music is subjective, shut the fuck up. Second of all, yeah. So afterwards, I was thinking that we're just gonna email them, they're gonna go down there, gonna nuke them, game over. And if they're left, I am thinking of forming my Cobra squad. Cobra meaning C for killing, O for all, W for women. Okay, Cobra doesn't have a W, it has a B. For B for women, because we're gonna, and RA for Russian and Australian. So Cobra and Russia and Australia. So we're mostly gonna supply our units from Russia and Australia. No particular reason. I just feel that those speak to me. And we're gonna send out a force and just eliminating them. Terrorism, bioterrorism, anything you can think of. And once we're done with them, you're gonna be like, oh, well, how are we gonna reproduce it? How are we gonna... Yesterday, I was sitting on my computer and I saw a meme. I don't know if you know what that means, but I saw a meme. And it was basically saying like, impregnate my pussy. And I was like, what? What's a pussy? And I looked it up. It has changed my perspective. I mean, a pussy is the only reason I'm making this video, because it was so powerful. The message and the idea of a pussy. So apparently, you can put it in my hole. So if you have a dingle, or a Mr. Thomas, or a PP, you can put it in my butthole. You have the right to shove it down my ass against the wall and really just go ham at it. Like, just pound that bitch up, You have the right. And I could possibly, since I'm a man, courage up, a little baby down there for you. Maybe not even a baby. Even if we get to fuck other men, it will be powerful. And I think it is the most powerful thing you can do, fucking men. I mean, come on. Think about it. Think about it. Women kiss other men and then you're gonna kiss women. That's fucking gay. Especially if your woman is a whore and she's slept with other men. That is embarrassing. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck? You're gonna kiss. Imagine that. You're eating a pussy and there's already been a penis there. Might as well go suck the dick. Half of them don't even wash it. So you can taste the aftertaste of the penis. So it's like, what's the point? What's the point? Might as well just go out there and suck a dick. And I think we should. Gay men should. I think the issue is the way society portrays gay men. They portray it as a substitute for women. They're not. They are the superior version of a woman. So we should all just gather up our masculinity and then just like strong gladiator Greece-based gay men and just let them fuck us and fuck them, of course. And we might be able to breed. Who knows? Humans evolve. I think it will be a great way to evolve. Eventually, I'll evolve. Maybe like the Pokemon, Or Bussy has evolved into Bussy Point 2, and now you can make me pregnant, who knows? So I think that's basically just my views on women in general. People keep asking my views on women. My next video is views on black people. And I hope my channel stays till then. But yeah, so I would like to say this one more time. We should get rid of them sooner or later. And to all the men helping out the cause, big shout out, man. it takes courage. One brother to another. Signing out, peace and love and death to all.